Hello students, good morning. I am with your Social Studies Chapter 8 Temperate Grassland. The objective of this lesson are location, climate, grassland, life in the region. You have seen there a picture is given and you have to mark only the degrees are given 66.5 degree north, south, 23.5 degree north and 23.5 south and 0 degree. North Pole and South Pole. Okay. Now, here you have to identify and write the names of the heat zones. Grasslands are the intermediate zones between forest and a desert or a semi-desert. Now let us learn about the location of grasslands. The region that lies between the Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Cancer is a northern hemisphere, and between the Antarctic Circle and a Tropic of Capricorn is a southern hemisphere, are called temperate zone. Children, you know temperate grassland lies in a temperate zone and are called the different names in a different countries. Here it is given in the box. North America grasslands are called prairies. South America pampas. Eurasia steppes. Australia downs. South Africa velds. Now let us learn about the climate in this temperate grassland. Winter in this region are very cold and summers are short and warm. A modern rainfall of about 50 to 70 centimeter occurs mostly in the summer season. There is an occasional rainfall in winters. The climate is not suitable for the growth of trees. Grasses grow quickly during the spring season and change to hay by autumn. Children, can you see the temperate grassland of the world? A very big diagram is given, and in a red it all the grasslands are marked in different countries. In North America, then South America, Africa, Europe, Australia. Now, grasslands. Most grasslands are located in a temperate zone. A grassland is a grassy, windy, partly dry biome, a sea of grass. Almost one-fourth of the earth land area is grassland. Deep-rooted grasses dominate with a very few trees and shrubs in the grassland. This region is almost treeless. Here, trees does not grow on its own. Farmers, they plant the trees. Now, let us learn about the life in this region, that is temperate grassland. Grassland are the areas covered only with grasses. A very few trees are seen. Now plant life. The trees that are found here are planted by farmers. This grassland varies in size from country to country. In the prairies region of North America, since there is more rainfall, grasses are tall in size. In steppes, because of the continental climate, grasses are short. Alfalfa is the most common grass and is used as a fodder for cattle. Grasses keeps changing color according to the season. In summer, the foliage is thick, while in autumn it is dry, and in winter it dies. Roots remain buried in the snow and grow again in spring. Can you see the alfalfa grass? Okay. Now, find out the location and climate condition of the temperate zone. You can explore on the internet. Now, we'll talk about the animals' life. Different grassland of the world support different kind of animal. Some of the large animals found in the north hemisphere are cougar, bison, grizzly bear. Some fiery animals such as the wolves are also found here. In the southern hemisphere, reptile like anacondas are found. See children, pictures of all the animals are given which are found in the different grassland. Africa, award African wildcat, African elephant, baboons, buffalo, Cape hunting dogs and zebras are found in the African wilds. Australia, dingo, kangaroo, wallaby and sheep are found in Australian downs. And the grassland of North America, black-footed ferret, coyote and bisons are found in the North American prairies. Then South America, fox, tapir and puma are found in the South America pampas. Now in Eurasia, golden peasant, leopard, gecko, snow leopard, wolf and falcon, the bird of prey are found in Eurasia. Can you see in the diagram? Okay. Now, how is farming carried out in this temperate grassland? The soil in the temperate zone is dark and fertile. In prairies of North America, crops such as wheat, barley, rye, flax, and oats are grown. This area is also known as the granary of the world, a very important thing. In this grassland, special grasses such as alfalfa and clover are grown as fodder for animals. Grassland ecosystem contributes to the global meat and grain production. Humans have utilized this ecosystem for thousands of years. Children, some animals eat grass since grass is harder to digest. So these animals have certain bacteria in their guts which help them in digestion. Now, let us talk about the industries grown or developed in this grasslands. Many minerals are found in some part of the prairies, the pampas and the veld. Lignite, the most inferior quality of coal, and mineral oil are mined in a large quantity here. Ore extracting factories and other refineries are also developed here. Gold and diamonds mines are found in the Veld region of South Africa. The most important industry in the grassland is the meat packing industries. As here the cattle are reared and large fodder is given for them for eating. Today, grassland faces many issues such as overgrazing, urban development, agriculture, encroachment. We should protect our ecosystem and maintain the healthy balance in nature. Now let us talk about the human life in this zone. Grassland. The farmer who lives in these grasslands are well off. They have huge farms. They own many efficient farm machines to help them cultivating their vast farms. All the works such as plowing, sowing, harvesting and threshing is done by machines. The storing of food grain in the silos is also done by machines. Only a few workers are required to cultivate 1,000 hectares of land since all the work is done by the modern machines. On every farm there are small homestead. Laborers who works on the farms also lives near the homestead. Life of this vast farm is very difficult because of the harsh climate. An average farm here is spread over thousands of hectares. There are separate shades of farm, animals and machineries. People living in grasslands are continuously trying to improve their lifestyle with scientific discoveries and new technology. However, climate still controls their activities. Now let us learn the important points we have discussed in this chapter. Most of the grasslands are located in the temperate zone of the world. Life in the temperate zone is difficult due to the harsh climate conditions. The factor that determine the climate of the temperate zone is the latitude or the distance from the equator. The grassland of North America are also called the granary of the world, as many crops such as wheat, barley, rye, etc. are grown here. Grassland Ecosystems are important grain and meat producing region. Grasslands are mineral rich area, therefore many types of industries are found here. Children, read this lesson, learn all the hard words, and you can explore the lifestyle, human life, animals found, farming, how it is carried on, plants life, the location on the net. Thank you.